Okay, today we are going to model the database. So we left off last video where we started to get the functionality that we needed to start saving the workouts. So if the user starts this set, it needs to create a workout. And then if we complete this movement, it needs to basically take us somewhere and like save that data along with this movement. So that it has persistence and we start building a working workout tracker. So the way that I'm going to try to model this data is just by using the application and trying to figure out what the application needs. Data modeling is sometimes fun and sometimes it's really not fun. So we will see. All right. So our first screen, well, the first screen that we haven't even written yet that we're going to write later is going to be the user login screen. So we are going to have users. We just haven't done authentication or anything like that. And the users table is going to have an ID. It'll probably have email. It might have password, or I might use a third party to handle passwords. I'll probably use a third party to handle passwords. So we'll just do like, let's just say like an ID and like a username for now. That may be even too much. We might just do an ID for now and then like just hard code the functionality of the app for now until we actually have like different users. So we'll have users, and then once the user logs in and is greeted with this screen, we will have how this screen will work is it will query the movements table, or I'm sorry, it will query the workouts table. So, and we're going to say that these are workout templates, right? Because these are going to be workout templates that are in the database that the user can do, but those are going to be different than the workout instances that the user do. So the workout templates will have ID. They will have a name. They might have a description. And that will be it, I think. So the way that this will work is they'll click arms. And what that's going to do is it's going to create an instance of that template, right? So we're going to call these like user workouts. And these are going to be, that'll have an ID. That'll have a workout template ID. So this will be the ID of the workout template. And how we will get what movements are associated with this is we'll use a join table between a table that doesn't exist yet called movements. So movements, it's going to have an ID, it'll have a name, it'll have a description of the movement. Description, hello. ID, name, description. So this will be like, i.e. like, you know, bicep curl, tricep curl, a hammer curl, whatever. So the movements will have a name, an ID, a description. And I think we're going to have another table called sets. And we're going to call this sets template. Right? Because the sets will have an ID, it'll have a reps, it'll have a weight. So you're going to do 15 sets at 12 weight or whatever. Okay. And then we'll also have a movement ID. Okay. Workout templates, user workouts will have user workouts, workout template ID. And the workout template ID will be joined by a join table of movements and sets. How will the workout templates? Yeah, we'll have set templates. So we need a join table between set templates and workout templates, I think. So let's call this sets templates workout templates. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that makes sense. And this will have the workout template ID and the sets template ID. And so the way that the app will know how to do this is it will query a workout template on this table. Do we need a movements workout templates join table? It will query the sets template workout template ID by the sets template ID. I think we need a movements join table. Okay, yep, this is already getting confusing. So I already pulled this up in anticipation for this. I want to draw this out. So let's have a users table. Make this extra large. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's left justify this. So this will be called users, okay? And users will have ID. Let's just do the ID for now, okay? And then we're gonna have a movements table. And this will have an ID. It will have a name. It will have a description. I can't spell description. Description. Jesus. Okay. So the movements table, let's order these in the way that I think this will work. So workout templates, right? So these are going to be the workout templates. They'll have a name and description. They'll also have, I think that's all I'll have. And then there'll be a join table that connects these two. So this join table will be workout templates, movements, I think. So we have movements, workout templates, and this will have none of this. This will have the movement ID and the workout template ID. Okay. And so this movement ID will be this ID. And this workout template ID will be this ID. And that's how that table will be joined. So that's how this table or this screen will be created. This screen will query the workout template by like a unique ID or maybe the name. And it will say, give me all the movements associated with that workout template ID. I think this also needs a sets template ID because it's also going to need like the set, whatever type of set this is going to be. This is going to be its own database entry to pass to the next call. So maybe we can just have one join table for 3 tables, sets template ID. And we can move this up. And so we can have another table called sets templates because you want multiple different sets for multiple movements, right? I can do a hammer curl and I can do a set of 5 and at 50 pounds, but I also can do a hammer curl and do a set of 3 at 100 pounds or whatever. So sets templates is going to have movement ID and it's going to have weight. So this is where we'll store what weight are in this set and how many reps. Okay. And I think this gets joined here. I wish I could move this point. Sloppiness. Arrow type. Yeah, I can with that, but I can't with that. That's wild. Okay, whatever. Oh, maybe if I just move it out, it's more clear. Okay, so yeah, I think that actually kind of works. So this is going to work. This is going to say, the code for this screen is going to say, give me all of the workout templates. And it's going to query the workout templates. And the workout templates are going to have the name and the description. So the name is going to be arms, chest. It'll also give it the ID, right? And then once we click arms, right, instead of arms, we'll probably pass a unique ID. And so now we have this screen. And so by that unique ID, we'll query the workout template movements table by workout template ID. And we'll be able to pull all of the movements. So these are the two movements. Yep. And we'll be able to pull all of the sets that are associated with that, sets templates. I think that works. But what we also need to create is when the user clicks this, it needs to create an instance of the workout. So I think we're going to have another table called user workouts. User workouts. So this will be this one. We've kind of abandoned this text file in favor of drawing it out, which I like much better. User workouts will have, I think it will have an ID. It will have a user ID, which user is doing this. It will have a workout template ID, and it will have a status, like, is it completed? And how will we track? So if I click arms and then I hit start set, start, hello? Why does it keep zooming in? I don't want to zoom in. Start set. So the way that this is going to work is that we're going to have a sets template, and that's going to have the movement, which is going to be there, and it's going to have the rep and the weight. This is the recommended. But when the user inputs whatever weight that they did, that needs to be saved to, I think we're going to have 3 more tables. No, I think we're going to have one more table. I think this is going to be user sets. And then there's going to be a join table in between these two. So the user sets will have user ID, it will have weight and reps, and it will have, I think it will have a sets template ID. Yeah, and then there'll be a join table in between the two of these that say user workouts, user sets. And this will have an ID, obviously. This will have a, I think it should store the user ID, although I don't know. We're storing the user ID in 3 places, and I don't like that. I don't think we actually need that. I think we only need the user workouts, user workout ID, and the user set ID. Yeah. So user So user set ID is going to be this ID. User workout ID is going to be this ID. Obviously the user ID, I don't want to draw an arrow over there, but we know what that is going to be. Sets template ID is going to be this ID. Does that work? Does this work? I think this is a little overcomplicated or maybe a little redundant, not normalized, but I think it works because then we can query on this screen. We'll pass the user's workout ID and we can check how many of the sets templates has the user completed. So I think we put a status here too. And that'll be like basically like completed, or let's just call it a Boolean. Let's give this a Boolean type of completed. And we'll do the same for user workouts. Rather than like a status of like completed, incomplete. I don't want a string there. So completed Boolean, completed Boolean. Oh yeah, and we need the user workouts also needs like metadata, right? Data, or not data, date completed. What else does the user workouts need? Here's where we could put the rating. We could put the rating on user sets. So like they rated that set a 3 out of 5 or whatever. I think this works. I think it might work. So just to finish this off, the user workouts will be this ID. The user ID here will be this ID. Sets template ID. Sets template. Oh, we already did that. Oh, okay, yeah. We already did that. It just moved because we moved this because we added another value. Okay. Okay, so let's just run through our app again to see how this will work. Okay, so they log in. Obviously, the login screen isn't there yet. This basically says, so I'm going to write out some pseudocode for each screen. So this says, select screen says, get all workout templates. Okay, and so it'll query all workout templates. And workout templates will have the name and the description. And so we'll show it there. We'll also have the ID. And then start workout. I think I'm going to introduce a modal that says, would you like to start this workout? Arms. And then start workout will say, create user workout. So start workout will happen on this click. So this click will do start workout, create user workout, and then we'll create an entry called user workout. And then so this screen will say get all workout template movements. Template movements with whose get all workout template movements whose workout template ID equals the value. The value being whatever value was passed here. So this will say, okay, so then get all workout template movements. So it will query workout template movements and we'll get the movement ID so we can get all the movements. It'll get a workout template ID. It'll know that. And then it'll need to get the sets. Will it need to get the sets here? It will need to get the sets because then we can pass that to the next screen. Workout template ID. Okay. And then this click start set will say get sets template with the ID. So this will say start set and the app will know what set template ID that is. And so instead of saying bicep curl, it'll be some dynamic like ID here, and we'll be able to get the set template and boom. And then when we complete movement, I think the complete movement button does creates user sets. So this will create an entry on the user sets with all that shit. And then we'll go to complete movement and then we can go back here to arms. And maybe the select screen also checks status of current workout. I think we start real fucking small. I think we build this schema and we see if it works and adjust it as we go, because I have no idea if this is going to work. But the only way to find out if it works is if we test it.